All right, we're back. This is the final one of the night. BlazBlue Central Fiction, kind of the trademark game of BostonBlueBeat here. I am, of course, Lennox, and, of course, I'm joined by, honestly, one of the best BlazBlue players in the area and one of my favorite BlazBlue commentators, and I'm not just saying that because you're here with me. That's just facts. Toledo in the house again.
Hi. How's it going, y'all?
Bullet players out here. So I have to ask you, actually.
Yeah, what's up?
What did you do to President Obama to make him talk all that smack?
That meme has, I need you to understand that meme has literally followed me for like months. It's bad.
Yeah.
Like, when I was out in, what's it called? When I was out in Montreal for Remad,
Yeah.
I was out on set for, on stream, and the streamer turns to me and they go like, they're saying that like Obama's mad at you or something. And I was like,
The fact that the stream cat didn't
and like,
know
because
that.
they just
better.
like they didn't even know. They were just like,
Yeah.
hey, like this thing is coming up, I guess.
What's
And I
good
was
with
like,
Obama? Yeah.
and I was like, that's Obama.
Yeah. I'm not explaining it right now. Google it. You'll get there.
This comes out from Jade pretty quickly here.
This is ChemicalJade versus Ryder. Obviously, we have 9 the Phantom, a.k.a. soon-to-be Oscar from Gear.
Soon to be Oscar. Well, Oscar's gonna be very interesting. He has a lot of like different stuff from
Yeah. Implementation's a little different.
Yeah.
Similar energy, but yeah, definitely different implementation. And this is one of my favorite characters right here, Asriel. Played by Ryder, and we're already seeing that big Asriel damage right here. Able to hold on to the burst going into this second round. That's got to be a business one, right?
3 round start. That is quite the decision.
That is a choice for sure.
Against, like, especially against 9, it's not really like a great idea because 9 most of the time will do like 5 CC,
Yeah.
which is a disjoint and which is recovering a lot of punish.
Yeah.
So it's just not wise.
Not That's a very respectful way to put it.
Ryder's a nice guy. I'm not gonna lie. I like him.
Oh yeah, I mean all Asriel players are good people.
Let's not get at it. I don't know about that.
Yeah. No, that was me spreading misinformation on the internet again.
But yeah, that's kind of the round start situation, right? You see the 3C come out for 9 and Ryder off to the side. Now, of course, 9 can also restrict 6C. So there's a lot of situations where it's like round start, you might want to like walk back. Oh yeah, stored the projectile, so get the pop the damage right there. Alright, this is not going to be able to kill off this situation, but upper weak point basically means the next hit is more than likely to be death.
Rollout was kind of fortuitous there that didn't get caught. 9 trying to get something going. ChemicalJade. Good take the corner with this.
Alright, Rock is stocked up. We're probably going to see some swap counter assault. Does not come out from the roof.
You could jump cancel third hit. Oh, okay. Oh no, this is huge. All right, so ChemicalJade cannot afford. Oh, that's a stored projectile.
Yes.
Second overhead works.
Pops that. Oh yeah, pops Growler again on this situation. Yeah. So he did. I'm pretty sure Ryder did like an RC right there. It's just hard to tell with like everything going on.
No, RC'd for sure. That's, you got it. Yeah, 5C is. Asriel 5C is definitely something else. You don't need to see it that close, but hey, you know what? When it's a good button, it's a good button. It ranges.
Yeah. Very good poke tool. It's a weird button to like counter hit with sometimes. That's like,
yeah.
It's just due to be basically the like best combo from like 5C Fatal basically means that you're like sending it.
Yeah.
There's no way you can really confirm it. So like most of the time you see a 5C Fatal because they did like 5C Gustav, would you say?
Yes.
Like,
I feel like 5C Gustav is like your prototypical Asriel like kind of layer 1
that's like a basic like string that you'd expect to see. Really. It's nothing like super. Alright, 5D comes out. We're getting a couple of button right here. Alright. Point pop here. Not gonna be able to get the EA, and yeah, not gonna be able to get the right from there.
Counter assault.
Nothing really much coming from the EA in this situation.
Wow, whip for the 5B right there, but still going to get the hit. Able to burst the final hit of the Rekka there, but once again, that projectile is so good. Ryder's been doing a great job of storing that out and using that in the situations that matter the most.
Yeah. All right, Foray ends up whipping here. Ryder gets an upper weak point. Gets a lower weak point. This is very, very good for Aspen.
Yeah.
Any hit's going to be able to do good damage here. No confirm, though, so I guess that's a sight.
Yeah, gotta look for this. Oh, crouching confirm. Yeah, we got those. Let's go.
Pops lower weak point. Not going to be able to kill off the base. Not quite enough resources. Enough starter.
It's still working on a no, not quite a perfect now. Got a hit, and there it is. What we say, 5C into Gustav. Let's go. And that's it. That's a quick 2-0 for Ryder.
It's a little bit of the basics, you know how it is.
Sometimes you just got to keep it basic, you know?
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
Keep it easy. Absolutely. So next up, we're gonna see.
Oh, I don't think we. No, because
that was two games. That was
Hold
two
on
games.
a second. That was 2 games. That was 2.
Are we doing first to 3 or 2?
That was 2 games.
That was 2 games. All right. I don't know if they hit rematch by accident. It's all right. We're shouting at them. Tell them CF is first to 2. We got you, Aerodad. We got it. All right. We out here. We out here. All right. That really scared me. I'm like, is this first to 3? And they didn't tell me? Like, what's good?
Don't worry. We're good.
All right. So next up, we get to see. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Yeah. I don't think I've seen Rachel versus Lambda, actually. Talk to me about this matchup, because obviously Rachel's got her own shenanigans, but Lambda's got some unique kind of zoning options that might prove difficult for
So I have not seen this matchup. I can't remember the last time I saw this matchup, to be honest. I would say like in theory, right? Like you'd probably expect to see Lambda doing her best to kind of stay at full screen to at least like prevent Rachel from like throwing out Lobelias, you know, the things that turn into rods and such.
Yep.
And that being kind of like critical. And then rod usage, I think, would be relatively interesting here, mostly just because like Lambda usually wants to like kind of. Lambda has a good time moving around the screen, especially with like 236A and like 236B in order to kind of like move around the screen. So my assumption is that like the placement of the lightning rods as like a zoning tool is like very important to kind of like keep her at bay.
Yeah. Shut down the approach angles.
Yeah. And then of course, I mean, Rachel's set play is Rachel's set play.
Yeah. That's the win condition for sure.
So there's like all that sort of stuff that like kind of goes on and like becomes a factor into, you know, kind of the matchup here per se. But yeah. So let's
all
see.
right. So I still think we're gonna. Oh man. I don't know. This is one of those matchups where it could go a lot of different ways. Wheel. Could you turn Toledo like way up? And maybe turn me a little down.
Turn me up!
Oh, yeah.
I peaked it.
That's the volume I want. Yeah.
Okay.
I want Toledo to blow my ears
I won't
out.
do that. I won't do that.
That's actually pretty good, actually.
Okay. All right. I made a few mistakes.
No. You killed it. Don't apologize.
Now we're good.
You're thriving.
We are bueno. Okay. By the way, this is loser side. We'll talk about like how that happened in a moment.
Yeah.
But right now, Lambda and Rachel. I'm very curious to see how this round start will go.
Benpai is a strong enough player where I think Benpai is just going to make this happen. But Chris has been grinding Lambda enough where this could go either way, legitimately.
He shows up quite consistently. I'm interested to see how this will kind of play out. I think the person with something to prove is most assuredly like Chris in this situation.
Yes.
So we'll see how it kind of pans out here right now. But already there is set play that is beginning to occur here. Let's see what Ben opts for on the knockdown here. Probably just going to be 6C, set the frog, let it do a little bit of the work here, staying in. Okay, looks like they got backwind. Should be able to kill off this confirm actually. Yeah. Set the lightning rod up, do a little bit extra, super. Yeah, I'm not sure where that exactly would be at.
So, talk to me, like, so if y'all are watching the chat, you're going to notice something in this set. Rachel is going to be hitting for like 2 to 3K, but then if you look at the health bar, it's going to look like a lot more than
yes.
Talk to me about that for a minute. That's
sure.
a mechanic that I don't fully see.
So, basically, there's like 2 characters that have like moves that deal poison damage. So that damage like ticks over time, but it's not counted towards the combo damage.
Yeah. So Rachel hits harder than the numbers you see on
So
screen,
like if she sets the poison out, for example, and I'll point it out when like she does it, like the next knockdown. Right now it's just all Chris. Okay, hold on. Might see a shift here, goes for the 50-50, blocks high, counter assault to get her out.
So smart. Yeah. Don't deal with Rachel pressure.
She you got the meter to counter assault, it is no shame whatsoever.
A little scary hanging out by the light post there, but Chris making it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, now maintain the corner.
Counter hits. Looks like Ben is mashing there in some situations. All right, he manages to get the kill. Good job to Chris there.
Lambda perfect. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Both players holding on to Purse going into the final round. Probably going to see at least one active flow here, but we'll see. Excellent whip punish. Has to spend the burst.
That's one burst, so that's one active flow down, and that's the second burst, and we are not seeing any more active flow for the rest of the game. Dang.
No active flow in the house. The flip side to this is Benpai. Oh, no, actually got hit. And the side switch. Yo, let's go, Chris.
Pops the chair there. No wind in order to combo off of it, sadly. All right, gets hit with, and this is interesting to me. I feel like Ben is like either mashing or trying to fuzzy jump in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
And you'll see the Rekka, that like sliding kick that Lambda does, and that like dash like that.
Yeah.
There's a few situations in which he's getting counter hit or he's just gonna hit raw, and I'm not too sure if he's maybe missing an idea. So he blocks the overhead option, however. All right, this is gonna be a fatal starter. So that's the poison right there. So you see how low the how low that gets, but the combo damage doesn't tick down necessarily with it.
Like,
so,
that was probably 5K.
It was maybe like 4.3? I don't know. It's a lot of damage. Don't worry about it.
It's hard to speculate, but like, it's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's good damage, basically.
All right, so Rachel, Benpai is going to be taking that first game against Chris, utilizing the, what a backdash of the whip punish. Let's go. Set up the light post here, blocking the whole thing out. Let's go, Chris.
Pretty good over here thus far. Wheel is set, the blocks on the overhead. All right, sets the bat, immediately pops it, gets a great anti-air. That anti-air is one of the best in the game, by the way. I'm just telling you right now.
I believe it.
It's a guard point, but it does one-sided hit stop, so you can't RC it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. Oh my goodness.
It's messed up. This character is like kind of busted by it.
Oh yeah, Rachel. Every time I see a Rachel on screen, I'm like, this character's messed up.
She's top 5 for me. Yeah, so you'll see like the blue thing show up. That's like my guard points. 50-50 gets caught high over there. No confirm, however, so
has to
still
spend
blocking.
the RC.
3C. Okay, that is a decision. Luckily manages to work out for Chris. They get out. Now at mid-screen, nice usage of TPD. Gets the counter hit, but no follow-up really here. Cross trigger's going to break the guard, but no follow-up. Gets the overhead, however. Not going to be able to quite kill off of this, but damn near close to it. The drop is certainly not going to do him any favors, however. And Ben is looking very poised to steal this round away.
Especially if this doesn't kill, you still get a setup. No, doesn't even get the setup. Able to set the lamppost though.
Okay, so that was really smart from Ben.
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain that in a second there.
All right.
That was really cool. But we have what is potentially the last round of the set here already. We're moving fast with this one, guys. 2TD backs off a little bit. 40 gets interrupted.
From downtown that hit, bruh.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Lambda's like swords will hit full screen, but due to the high recovery and sometimes high startup of it, she has to kind of make a guess at where her opponent's going to be moving. Throw ends up connecting from full screen at the very least off of the TP6A. Looking pretty solid for Chris. He's not going to get really good OP off of this. Uses the wheel, blocks Benpai down a bit, catches the backdash, but no follow-up off of the J2C.
Oh my goodness, catches the jump in from Benpai right there. Chris is doing a much better job this round of dictating the pace, and of course, right as I say that, gets smoked, and is going to have to block Rachel in the corner.
That's the thing. Those bats and lightning rods, when they pop, they go to the top of the screen. There is no escaping it if you're trying to go above it.
Top 5, bro.
That's how it is. Low ends up connecting against Rachel. Backdashes out of there successfully. One thing I kind of realized the other day, I'm really surprised that Benpai doesn't opt for backdash win. Okay, this is going to be a pretty good start here. We're going to get into some set play action right now first before we talk about that. Sets up the Lobelia. There's the lightning rod. There's George to hold down the fort. Plenty of meter for a counter assault. Gets baited, however, and this should be Astral.
Astral, easy.
There it is.
Wow. All right. Shout out to Benpai. And we're not even going to watch the Astral. Lame.
The controller is disconnected. It's not like an NRS restart. It's not like that. Yeah, don't worry.
So, hey, talk to me about that situation from last round where it looked like Benpai kind of gave up Oki by resetting in the air but got the bat out immediately.
So the reason why that was really cool, so that was a last-minute adjustment to squeeze out the damage there.
Yeah.
The reason why he kind of ended the combo like that was because he was trying to use the poison along with 6C with upwind in order to get as many hits as possible to try to end the round there.
Oh, okay.
But the problem is because that didn't kill, that ends up resulting in just like no Oki.
Yeah.
But then he threw a Lobelia, and Chris tried to do 4D. It looked like the animation. Then he got counter hit and died. The other situation that I was kind of talking about that's actually nuts.
Yeah.
That Rachel can do. Okay, so you saw how Ben got caught up for his backdash. You see how Win she moves around the screen. It's oh okay, that's pretty cool and stuff. What if I told you that she can use wind during her backdash?
That seems like a unique option to Rachel.
So imagine you're pressuring this character, right? And you're like, oh, okay, cool, blah, 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 I'm going to stagger, this, and that, oh, they're going to mash, and I'm going to counter hit him. And then they backdash, and you're like, oh, okay, bet, I used a 2A, I'll just catch up to them. And then they win, and then they're, a third of the screen away.
Yeah.
That's something that I don't see from Ben that I, realized yesterday during, the weekly, and I was like, what? Wait, what? Yeah, it's a really, really strong defensive option.
That's crazy.
So just as a thing to note, that's really, really good.
I didn't know that about Rachel.
Yeah,
That is really good.
Yeah, Rachel wind is really crazy, and because it regenerates really fast, and because she's a zoner, she gets to regenerate wind very easily. So it's not really as much of an issue.
Speaking of Rachel, this is who Benpai lost to. This is Baeloor's 9, the Phantom. And Baeloor did 2-0 Benpai in winner's top 8. So.
Yeah, which is interesting, right? I have not seen Baeloor pop up beforehand.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
And knocking out Ben is definitely a pretty good thing in its own right. So I'm curious to see how this will kind of pan out.
And it's not like we don't have 9 players, right?
Yeah, we have Jade.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Okay. There's Tommy Boy. Does Tommy Boy play? 9? There's another 9 player here. Maybe not today.
It is Jade and
it's Tommy Boy. Tommy Gun, not Tommy Boy.
Tommy Gun goes by Jade now.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't recognize the name. All right. Apologies, ChemicalJade. My apologies.
It's all good. It's all good.
Ooh, that's embarrassing. All right.
New name, same 9. It's all good.
So that's the 9 I recognize.
Yeah, that's all good.
I'm there now. Sorry.
All right. So already right now we're seeing some of the ice restand situations here, which you don't usually get to see as much locally. Oh, this is dead, by the way. Oh, unless you don't actually have to it, that's fine.
Reset.
So yeah. So the restand situation off of that is that 9 will end with the freezing move, which will restand you.
Yep.
So there are certain situations where if she happens to have something stocked up, or depending on the duration of a combo, she can still high-low you off of the restand.
If you've seen Jin gameplay, very similar to Jin's ice reset.
Yeah, in a sort. It's the same concept, right?
Same concept,
literally a freeze restand into this.
yeah.
So it's, Anyway, early burst coming out here from Baeloor. I don't think it's quite necessary, but when you're dealing with Kager and when you're dealing with Jackie, you
got to worry about that man churning that butter, getting that 720 going.
You do not want to get caught up.
Sorry.
Tager is Tager. Oh, don't worry about it. Tager is Tager. It can be very frustrating to RPS around it.
Yes, absolutely. When you're gambling for half of your life at a time. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and Jackie going for the charge move right over there. Already, however, Baeloor managing to find a hit. Fairy's out for the OT right here. Jackie pops OG. Gets the 5A, actually. Surprisingly, I thought the Fairy was going to counter it. But still, no confirm there, and suddenly Baeloor is just chilling at full screen. Blocks the Spark Bolt. Gets the God Hand. Not able to confirm without RC, and we're just seeing him drop the fist down multiple times here. All right, Freeze comes out here. Just going to be a nice little combo here. Rock is stocked. Goes up for it right there. All right, gets the Tanzanite. Should be able to kill off of this with super.
Baeloor's doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, I mean, he's
making sure they're outside of that range, waiting for the sparkle. You get magnetized off that still, but hey, who cares? You're playing 9. You get the teleport, you get the range options, you take her a day.
Yeah, you still get to be fine. Oh, okay. Let's see what we get here. 6A ends up connecting. The reversal doesn't connect, just barely out of range. 720 is a possibility here, but jumps up for the air driver. It doesn't work out somehow. GP6B, oh my goodness. RC for the low. Burst comes out from Baeloor. Rock is not going to connect at that height. Manages to get an air unblockable hit there. Where's the barrier at? Lord knows. 360A comes out, but reversal super here.
I cannot believe that hit.
All right.
My goodness.
But Jackie still is at relatively advantaged state here. Pops the burst early. You don't necessarily need to do that, but guard points and follows up with there. So that guard point will block mids, highs, and projectiles. So you have to hit a low, and the moment that it connects, he can cancel into that like slam there.
Yeah, so since Baeloor went for the overhead there,
Yes.
and the air move, got smoked.
Immediately just hit him, yeah.
I love it.
So you'll see that more from Jackie in like certain situations where he might sense that like, you know, a mid or a high or like a projectile's coming out and he can like start something.
Instant burst, yeah, that's kind of smart. That would have been a ton of damage.
Yes. Early OD coming in from Jackie, not going to be able to make anything, not really going to get anything done with it, but at the very least, helps build up the active flow. The rock ends up coming out. Got to remember, okay,
Raw Sparkle.
good hit right now.
It's going to be good damage to repair 4K.
Yeah. Magnetism as well. This should be very good. 360B is not going to connect, but the second time is certainly the charm here. And yet, we are back to the same Oki. Tries to reset with air driver. Not going to work out, however.
Good recognition from Baeloor right there, going for the anti-air. Now gets
You
over the reason. Yo,
mash
are you kidding me?
360B out of hit stun, not block stun, hit stun.
Hit stun.
You are truly the light that shines upon and sparkles. 360B is not going to connect here. Going to be an early start here for Baeloor. All right, karaoke set. Jackie's still mashing something here. Gets caught up right now. Rock for the combo. It's a bit of an awkward position. Rock likely coming. There it is. That's one of the main things. It's kind of the layer 0, layer 1 of 9. If you can't block the rock,
You're going to have a bad time.
It's going to be a
straight
bad
up.
time.
Yeah. All right, has to back off. Yeah, I was going to say the hailstorm coming right out. But Sparkle hits again. Jackie still got a long road, but it's definitely a good shot. Magnetism has to spend.
Oh my God, 360Bs, that has so much info. You get to just blow past the A's like that. Jackie pops it quite a bit. 720 is very possible here, and there it is.
Boom, baby, full meter on tech. Yeah, you already see the, this is winner's finals. That's first to 3.
Yeah, it's winners finals. Don't worry, we still got time. We still got time. We still got time.
Yeah.
There is plenty to play with here, but right now Jackie is up 2-1, looking quite good.
So that's the thing I love about watching Jackie is once Jackie basically smells blood in the water, the potential of taking it from 0 to 60 is always there. Like Jackie had a massive life deficit that time, just got sniffed out the, oh, okay, I can get a little something going here. I can get through that EA. I got a chance.
For sure. The other thing that's interesting is kind of like his choices on Oki. We'll see that come up in a moment here. Not quite going to be there for the confirmed. Yeah, and there's the low that beats the sled. 2v6B in that situation there. Follow-up from 2v6B is not going to quite connect. Rock is available. Immediately pops it off of that. You got to remember, it's 2 fire, 1 water, or 2 red, 1 blue if you want to.
I'm so impressed you know that.
you have to know it based on like this method. It's just a requirement. 720 is possible. 360B once again. The overdrive is popped, but not going to be able to get anything done with it here.
That's going to burn out that friggin' overdrive time too.
For sure, that's one really important feature here. Jumps up. There's the air driver. Comes in late. Should be able to finish it with RC after the gadget fingers.
Doesn't even need.
Yeah, there it is right there. Just comboing and finishing it off. All right, Jackie's now at set point here.
I don't even remember game 2. I'm gonna be real. Wow. Oh my goodness. Jackie is. And that's what we've seen from Jackie the past 4 months, right? Jackie can step it up in a big way. I distinctly remember giving pretty much everybody a good game in top 8 the last couple months. So shout out to Jackie for making it all the way to winner's final.
See if we can get it done here so far.
Yeah.
The clock was set, but everything's A-okay. Manages to get the counter hit confirmed here. Drops the combo, but that's okay. 6C is there to help you out. Burst is available for Baeloor. Gonna see it popped right there, but Jackie's in such a good position here. So much meter. Overdrive is coming up soon as well. Magnetized 9.
720 on Jackie.
Life is pretty good. Oh, RC comes out, but not going to be able to get anything done here. Overdrive, 720, and that's going to be it. JackieSparkles wins winners finals and punches their ticket into Grands.
Let's go, Jackie! All right, so that was, this was a long time coming.
Yes.
This was a long time coming. Jackie, the past couple months, like we just said, has been there, making that top 8. I think made winners finals one of these.
He's definitely made winners finals before,
but this making grands on winners side, it's been a long time coming. So big shout out to our local hardworking Tager player. It warms my heart to finally see him make it into grand finals on winners side.
For sure, you love to see it.
Yeah.
Coming in next, we're going to have Ryder versus Benpai. This will be Azriel versus Rachel here.
So this is another interesting matchup. Does Growler work against the bats? I'm
Yes.
assuming, right?
So Growler works against all projectiles. The bats
Okay.
are considered projectiles.
I guess that was my question. If
Yeah,
they're
they're just. I forget off the top of my head if it makes the bats go away or if they still stick onto Azrael. It's
I'm sure we'll get some insight
we'll
to that.
we'll get our reminder on that.
We saw Ryder go for Growler a few times against ChemicalJade. And that is, I believe that is technically Azrael's fastest move.
Yes.
You'll occasionally see that in reversal.
Yeah, 3 frames.
3 frames, yeah, that's what it is. But obviously you block that, very punishable.
yeah, super punishable. So like,
you got to be careful.
Yes, you can also use it as a cross-up tool. I don't think Ryder has that down yet. It's tough to execute it because you literally input a dash and then you TK it.
Yeah.
Because of the way how you have to, Azrael can cancel.
It's like the teleport setup for cross-up,
yes.
right? You could get, I think you could get Gustav and
you can,
Rekka like that.
Yeah, you can get all your specials out of your dash, so you can TK it technically off of like your dash. It is really important for him in terms of gap closing at times, and then like for TK Growler, it's a really good cross-up. So
the flip side to this matchup though is Benpai has played Fantas enough, who used to run Azrael, where I'm sure this is a familiar matchup for Benpai.
Yeah, I don't like Azrael in general. Also, like it's just like a common character.
Yeah, exactly.
Like people like
Azrael,
Susanoo, like Ragna, like
yes.
S. Like you run into those characters quite a bit.
Yep.
Now the question is always, do you lab against them? But common enough for Ben to have some experience to work through it.
We'll see. All right. Loser semis, so we're back down to 1st and 2. Friendly reminder. Already getting that jump in, reset, respecting the Oki. And first big hit here, able to get the highway point. Oh, both of them. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, called out the roll with the 3D in this situation here. First hit record goes into 5D, gets a nice hit for that. Gonna be in a solid position here. Not quite going to be able to kill off this unless he spends the OP, but drops the combo anyway, so we may never know. Flashing with the 6A, but hey, if you survive, that is A-okay. DP comes out and somehow succeeds. I say that because
why does Azrael have a big good DP?
No. So I mean, his DP kind of sucks, but the reason why I'm shocked is because I think Ben like used wind and then like dragged himself. Yeah, I think he accidentally put himself there. Counter 8 Gustav, immediate burst from Ben here.
There's that Growler.
Yeah, he's trying to use it very preemptively, but Ben's not really giving him the projectiles.
Yeah. Like we said earlier, Ben knows his matchup. Ben's not going to give Ryder anything free here.
Oh, man. Must have messed up the timing of the George there. He tried to go for the chair to maybe bait out a button from Ryder, but then wanted to use George to cover it. Didn't end up working out there. But they managed to get a hit anyway, and it's OP time. Yeah, use the 2A in order to make sure that you negate any Growler attempt there. George technically doesn't hit me.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did not know that either until like a week or 2 ago. Yeah, it's actually really important. And I wish I.
Does that mean you could roll?
No.
Okay. All right. I was gonna say, I'm assuming Rachel could catch that.
Yeah. George Oki is really good.
Okay.
But it does mean that there are like some interactions in which you might like be able to get out of it.
Just BlazBlue.
Yeah. It's a very situational. No side swap for the throw. Just went for forward throw there. Oh, that's a lot of whiff 6As. Immediately going for chair off of that, like after that Gustav from Ryder.
All right, backing off of George right here. Has to be cognizant of the bats going through anti-air. You'll love to see it.
Yeah.
Ready for the teleport that time. Huge part of Azrael is that teleport is invincible, but you can't get to recover.
Yeah. Okay, Gustav manages to connect very late. No confirm there. 3C doesn't hit EA, but gets guard pointed, and they're both kind of neutral, I guess.
That is kind of a slower EA, right? I'm not tripping?
Well, I can't tell if you did the fast EA or the slow EA. I'm not going to be able to lie. Because when you hold the overdrive button, it immediately comes out.
Right.
If you don't hold it and then press it, it comes out like it's slow.
Oh, so there is variable timing.
Yeah. It's I'll explain it in a moment here.
All right.
Right now, though, probably going to be
Rachel's
death. Okay. Astral is on the table here. Doesn't get the confirm for it, but that's A-okay. A super will be more than enough. Yeah, so if you hold the EA button, if you hold the overdrive button, you'll immediately go into your EA after the overdrive animation. If you do not hold the button and you opt to press it afterwards, it'll come out slower and a bit later.
Gotcha.
But most of the time, like, if someone wants to pop EA, they just do it immediately. Right? Like, that's the typical option in the, like, post-overdrive RPA.
Gotcha.
There's a whole lot of complications and stipulations and yada, yada, yada issues.
Oh, sure. Oh, that's a big punish. Oh, no. Actually, bursting out of the DP punish right there, and now Asriel's going to try to take the corner.
6A hit from behind, but it's okay because we scramble and the Ryder manages to corner Ben anyway. First is spent for him, but I'm not going to lie, that's not too bad, I guess. It's the first round, so we'll definitely have it for the end of the game at the very least. But whether or not he builds it back up for the second round, it is up for debate here.
He applies both weak points, too. 50 meter, we could see the unblockable, might not need it.
Stood in front of Ben, said, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And then hit 5B. Growler pops, manages to get that projectile there.
That was clean. Tank the lightning, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there it is. Projectile into Growler, and Rachel absolutely.
Okay, that's counter it, so should be able to kill off of this. Super?
Yeah,
dead.
Oh, yeah, that was smart. Probably didn't even need the super there, but hey, like you said, it's a safe option, right?
Yes.
Take it. We don't play games. It drops.
You just kill.
All right, here we go. So Ryder is down again.
Why did you do that? Why did it work? More at 11.
Oh, I love the IVs there, but it smoked on the IAD in, and now Benpai is going to have an opportunity to get some set play going. We're going almost all the way back to the corner. Pick up the air dash, trying to get out.
Chair ends up whiffing in this situation again. Lightning rods are set up. Good timing there. I'm surprised. I don't know if that was a reaction or just preemptive.
No way that was a reaction. That was
all right.
He knew.
Trying to go for the super jump, but just get 6A. Another situation where post OD, Ben is just using that catcher there. Not even bothering to RC at mind.
All right, Asriel stuck in the corner right here. Ryder gets smoked by the lightning. Benpai not able to get the conversion. Counter assault out. Flash? Oh, what? We're seeing some whack flashes here.
JB is sometimes dubbed by a certain section of people as the Ranger Savage.
Okay.
It is big. That button is very similar. That DP was really bad. There was no punish there on the EA. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening either. That is a very...
Right. Watch this be a throw. I called it.
How do you know these things? Do we know? How?
I called it.
How?
I called it.
That was clean.
That's a Ryder throw.
You're the BlazBlue god.
It's a Ryder throw, bro.
Toledo is in the house.
He throws there 100% of the time, dude.
Bullet players, SMH.
I don't know what to tell you. If you didn't have the matchup, shit. That's really it.
That's the real answer right
really
there.
it.
You gotta laugh the matchup.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not good. You lose. Damn, I'm just better. 5D connects right here, but you are now dealing with Rachel set play immediately afterwards. You might ask God, was it worth it all? And he may not just answer. George 13th right there for the Oki gets caught low. Ryder probably expecting the high out of the 50-50 there. Now Ben is chilling out, and you're back in the same exact situation, my friend. George 13th out, try to do something there, but gets caught by the 2A. Poison set up. Ben might be looking to kill here. Counter assault? No, doesn't even bother with it. Okay. Yeah, that's not quite going to kill, but I mean, this is a very good situation. Undisputed move, but yeah, instant overhead right there.
I'm not blocking that either.
I'm getting hit 100% of the time. Get it?
Oh my goodness. All right, so Ryder did it, tied up the game down here, but this is all Benpai right here, bringing out all the grindy stuff.
Yeah, Ben's playing like the second game just moved.
Which is how you need to do this, right? Like an important part of the mental game.
Oh, I think that was the backdash move. See how she just like went for the screen right?
Yeah.
It's really good. And once again, yeah, Ryder's not really hit to like the post OD situation there, where like Ben is going for chair and has only gone for chair. Like after overdrive, and he keeps trying different options rather than just either blocking or trying to go for something that might like in-bone the chair, right? Like,
Yeah.
So it just leads to these situations that just like aren't favorable. Catches with the Gustav actually. Wow, for the connection there. IV for the extension. Yeah, counter assault comes in here. Preemptive Gustav's not going to catch anything. I mean, Growler not going to catch anything, but that's okay. Baits out the counter assault. Burst comes out from Ben. This is fantastic for Ryder. He has to close though. Chair might come out. There it is. Wind in order to follow up with the confirm. Not quite going to be there. Going to be a big drop. Projectile comes out, but another reversal. But it doesn't work out. The punish. Okay.
No punish on the DP and no punish.
Puts himself in the midst of the lightning rod, but gets out of there. However, Ben should be able to kill off of this. This is just 4B into super here. Okay, goes for the full extension, wants to make sure this kills, but it leads to a drop and gives Ryder yet one last chance to get this done. Bruh. He could have just gone for the super
He could
slightly
have just
earlier
gone
there.
for the super.
And that's got to be stress-inducing in this situation. But you have to hold resolute. You cannot let that hold you in this situation here. Now,
against Azrael, like this character will melt you.
yeah, and it could be a very frustrating experience. IAD comes out, but good mash from Benpai. He's recognizing a lot of the cross-up attempts that Ryder's going for, but these drops are also kind of killing him here. Gustav comes out right now. Same side, Chair comes out preemptively. And again, you know, Ryder's trying to go for like a lot of these like mix-ups or trying to do something off of like these super jumps, but it just gives Ben more. Oh, you winded yourself right back into the loving arms of Azrael. That was a super input, and it probably would have killed. I'm not gonna lie.
Right?
Burst comes out from Ryder, and it's all on this situation here right now. 5D comes out, Burst comes out from Ben. It's the last hit. Will do it.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
100 meter to play with here. If he reduces Azrael's health to below 30%, this knockdown could just be one hit into Azrael here. Growler comes out. You could have hit him. No punish comes out. 3C whiffs, and the JA ends up getting it done. Ryder beats Benpai 2-1 and places themselves in losers finals.
Wow, what a set! Oh my goodness, that was absurd. So round one, I was quite sure Ben was just gonna run away with that, with how solid that pressure was. But my goodness, Ryder made it happen throughout the comeback. I love the way they played, like kind of the control game, especially once they got Benpai into the corner, where it kind of put the onus on Benpai to find a way to actually get out and run into some of these big Azrael buttons. Like you had to make a play there, otherwise Azrael was just
And like it's tragic really, because you could see like there were so many interactions where Ben literally knew what to do, and then like was like, hey, I can get out of the pressure doing this, I can do this in neutral, I can do like this here, and it was working out very successfully. But a lot of these drops and a lot of these situations that don't end up like flowing nearly as solid give Ryder so many opportunities to finally kill. So it's kind of frustrating almost when like you're the one making the most adaptations more than the other player, but because you're not as consistent, you end up still losing anyway. It's rough.
crushing.
And now we have Baeloor versus Ryder. This is a rematch from round one winner side. You guys didn't get the chance to see this, but Baeloor ended up winning 2-0 here.
That's crazy. How many times do we see like a round one matchup be able to run back and lose his finals? Like, I feel like that's not common.
Not very frequent, I'm not gonna lie. But both players ended up getting it done one way or another here. I mean, Baeloor ended up getting sent to losers by Jackie_Sparkles, the man, the myth, and the taking the legend himself.
And both of these players beat Benpai.
Yes. Kind of nuts, actually, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so, there's the DP. Good recognition. Love the situation. And RC to the full combo. That's clean.
I swear to God, Ryder DP's in situations where it's not ideal, in my opinion, but it either works out or like he doesn't really end up getting punished for it, so he kind of, for lack of a better word, gets away with it.
Yeah. I mean, like, this is, like, y'all see how the recovery on this DP. Like, it is massive.
Yeah, like, there's high
hard to
recovery.
beat him up.
So it's, like, really weird in those situations where we're just not seeing as many punishes from players, like, against him.
Yeah.
And so he just kind of, like, gets to do that and say, like, hey, I'm RPSing. Wow, that's okay.
Yeah, that's incredible. I was quite sure that Ryder was going to give him, especially after the chase down, getting the weak point of the roll.
All right, Heliodor setup. That's the hitbox there on the skull. Ryder jumps up to block it, but ends up starting Baeloor's Torm and opens up Ryder here. The Fairy comes up after the next knockdown. Rock is available. Yeah, I don't think that Ryder peeked that it was going to be available so soon. Rock here. Yeah, there it goes right there. So
That's it?
yes.
Damn, all right.
So a funny little trick that I saw that Banana can mention
Yep.
is that, and it's funny that you bring up Asuka, right? Is that if you look at the icon from 9, if you see that it's rock and it goes away suddenly, that could be like the fastest way to
You're
actually
looking
realize
at the
that.
cooldown.
Yes.
BlazBlue has a very similar situation, and I saw this
Yeah.
too. Asuka is not like that. It
Yeah,
doesn't
Asuka,
appear
it's when it
to
hits
out.
you.
Yeah.
But for 9, like, it immediately goes away when she presses the D button.
Yeah.
So you can use that as like a tell. The other tells are, like, of course, looking at the ribbons around her because that tells you what stocks she has to kill. So you'll see certain situations where like she'll have one ribbon of blue and then go for 2 fire and then go for rock.
Yeah.
Or it'll be, okay, raw rock is possible.
And there it is. Yeah, you call
So
it.
you can, so if you're paying attention to that, you can tell like what option she's more likely to go for there, and it helps like make the prediction or reaction right. You can give yourself advantage. That's so funny. We're both that's okay. Raw overdrive from full screen and it didn't connect with Gustav. All right, this is not going to be actually the unblockable here. Okay, connects in this situation. That was not a true unblockable situation.
I saw both the weak points, and I thought it was.
So I'll explain why.
Yeah.
So, my bad. Let me explain. It is not a inescapable unblockable situation there. He had both weak points, so that means that you can unblockable.
Yeah.
The gapless version of it is with 5C. I don't think you can do that off of 5B, actually. The other thing is that if you block something and you have the meter, it's counter-sold out.
Right.
I don't think that Baeloor either recognized that they have the meter or they don't know that. Hence that we didn't see the counter-assault, which would have just batted Asriel away. And it would have been just both of them spending 50 minutes.
Well, that's great data for Ryder, man. If there's some kind of Baeloor doesn't know this matchup, maybe try to go for one line.
Yeah, you can set up for that situation in places where ordinarily it would work.
Yeah.
Fire in the rock. Good block from Ryder here. 6-8 doesn't connect, but gets caught low. Here comes the rock once again. She fire stalked up and immediately water into it.
You called it out earlier. If you don't know how to do a rock, you're going to have a bad.
Yeah, DP's out, but that's not an ideal situation. Yeah. Oh, that is a risky reversal there. You could see that Baeloor was like, there's no way he doesn't go for U-stop. Didn't work out, but it's all good. Double weak point off of this conversion here. 60. Oh, okay. Trying to kill off of this. Not quite going to be it. Yeah. Just barely alive. Reversal super does not connect over here. 9 normals do not count as projectiles. Let me clarify that. They are regular strike hitboxes. They just do not have hurt boxes.
and if you notice, we haven't seen nearly as much Growler from Ryder in this matchup as we have in the previous one. Oh, the block connecting once again, and there's the DP actually getting a hit.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the things though. 9 Oki, she can position herself way far from most universals, especially her corner Oki. So usually DPs and the like aren't as effective. Oh, that is a reset there. I think that Ryder didn't recognize that it was a crouching confirm, so he went for the 3C, but I think that Baeloor gave him mad respect, so he didn't walk below.
Yeah. That's funny. I know that dealing with Asriel crouching combos can be a little frustrating sometimes if you're not used to hitting those or getting the recognition.
Yeah, for sure.
And especially when it's losers finals, you're down to the wire trying to make it happen. Drops happen, but hey, you know what?
Yeah.
This is America, baby. It's the land of the opportunities.
Land of the free, as some streams may say.
Oh man.
60 connects right there. Early burst comes out from Baeloor. Dive kick right there.
We have not seen a lot of F-field dive kick, strong options that we haven't seen.
In this matchup, it's I don't think it's going to pop out. Oh, that's a big drop. That's safe.
Oh, no.
Mashes right afterwards. It's safe, but it's not plus.
Yeah.
Could have just seen Ryder mash that situation. He didn't opt for it.
No, Ryder, gets hit with the reversal that time.
Oh, double got it.
Damn.
Really send the message, I suppose.
That's a punish. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, just punish the recovery.
Oh, my God. Just outside of range. But again, even though you get the counter at 5C, into the do stuff, he didn't have the meter for RC and this stuff. That is a tragic burst whiff, by the way. Rock.
Oh, actually blocked it that time. All right, we're starting to see the adjustment.
He's starting to block it more and more. It's working out pretty well for him there. And reversal ends up connecting. I think if I'm Baeloor, I'm just going to play it way safer. I'm just going to set the meters and just watch it. Because look at this.
Because you're going to see the DP eventually.
If my opponent is doing this at round start, the thought process typically is you mashed and that worked out, and I...
Asriel 5A is a great anti-air.
It's a fantastic
respect.
Yeah. Dog, this dude has 40 billion anti-airs. All of that works slightly different.
Yes. Yeah, definitely a hard thing about learning this character. Which anti-air do you want to do first? Because if you whiff 6B, you're going to have a bad time.
5A is the most safe and works well. Then you want to do 5B.
Multi-hitting, easier to hit confirm. Yep.
2C is not really as good. It's not really super good.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah,
I think 6B is the best hurt box, but
6B,
it's massive recovery.
Yeah, it's the recovery is pretty notable. The startup is a little big, but it gives you some of the best moves.
Yeah. In terms of reward.
Okay. Seed ends up connecting in this situation. Growler is connecting with nothing until it connects with something.
Interesting.
I think that Baeloor's got to remember that. He can just wait for the recovery and either take up space or just hit a button. He doesn't necessarily need to worry super heavily about it at full screen. It's one of those things where you don't want to psych yourself out.
Yes, that's an important part. That's at both sides too. For sure, when you're playing the mind game, it's easy to hold Growler and just get punished because you're open to that. But there it is. 5A working out again. Wall splat on the Rekka. Should be able to come up. Low,
Super?
high hit point. Okay. No!
I think that was a reversal super. That was the reason why was because Ryder crossed up, and then we saw an immediate spell swap.
Yeah.
That was probably 236, 236. That ended up getting changed into. Or is it 214, 214? Anyway, either way, like that was a double quarter circle input that got crossed up and became spell swap.
Yeah.
Because you would not do that. You would not just do raw spell swap.
You know,
Obviously.
No, no. I'm not sure either player was ready for that cross up because you saw the instant neutral jump from Ryder too. I don't know if it was a misinput or just not ready to get that conversion, but either way, that's gonna cost him big time. Baeloor's this is what 2-1.
2-1 for Baeloor right now. Yes.
Yeah, we're going to character selection. This is interesting.
I think he's just gonna give himself some time to think. Like, did you not set your buttons, my friend? Oh. Oh my God.
No.
Neither player. What are you doing? Judging. Both players adjusting buttons. These things happen.
I don't know about that, fam.
I think there was like months, like a year ago or two, where like I definitely was playing at a weekly, and I had like my drive set to like the absolute wrong. I had like D set to like circle instead of X. It was bad. It was very screwed. Yeah. But moving on here at this point. Oh, a disconnected controller, but that's okay. It's run start. I don't know if they want to restart.
Yeah, I mean they're probably gonna, right? No damage yet. It's
probably
the
gonna
safe
restart.
thing to do.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Nah, play it out, fam. No,
unless we're playing it. I wonder if there's like a controller connection issue.
It looks like because it's PC. I bet they both.
No, there's the PS4 setup. Yeah, trust me, you would not be running this on.
Okay.
But I think they're good. Yeah, I know that Ryder uses a Brooks converter. So I don't know if it was like loose or something, and now it's like set better. But okay, yeah, they restart.
We're getting back to it either way. So Baeloor is still on set point. Ryder needs to put together 2 games if they want to move on to France.
And it's not unlikely that they get it done. Like the last couple of games have not been like bad necessarily.
Yeah, a couple minor adjustments in neutral, I think. Ooh, there it is. All right. There's that 5B, Growler, OTP, air dash, chase down.
Cross up Rekka here. Gonna keep up the pressure right now. Reversal super completely whiffing. Counter hit 5B, but no weak point in order to make use of it right there.
That was a reset. No, you would have it.
That was death. That was super death. And then he reverses, but it works.
All right.
Okay.
Kind of.
Deep breath. Yeah.
That was so stressful, though. That was confirmed. Here we go. We got those. Yeah.
IDJV at round start. All right, that's 1 weak point set. Tries to go for a delayed wake up. That's counter at 2D, so that's still going to lead into a combo while applying a mark.
Oh, air unblockable. You got to watch that.
Oh, that is not a good burst. You're dead. That was a fast game 4. Okay, we are already in game 5.
That was like, even I know not to burst there. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a good place to burst. I think they just maybe got nervous and were like, this is the game-winning kill. And then they decided to burst, and they might have thought that it was like do or die.
Yeah.
In which case, like, from that perspective, like,
makes no
sense. Yeah. I like that walk back 6C actually, to wait and see what Ryder's doing and then go for it.
Because like you said earlier, Ryder has both that idea.
Yeah, so he's been showing the ID a lot at round start, and I think it's good. I think as an idea of playing space, quick walk back and check. 6D is blocked, goes for reversal. 6D is pretty minus. You can mash after that.
Oh, use the projectile. Looks like 9 just avoided that.
Yeah, the teleports have projectile and vulnerability. But she's in like counter hit state on like the first or the second one. From the heavens, the DP anti-air. I do love to see it. Should be able to kill off of this. Drops the super input right there. That's T26, T26D. You hate to see it.
Oh my goodness, like the lazy delayed air dash it too.
Yeah, because you just see him stand there and you're like, damn. Sometimes the brain just stalls out right there.
That's a move, yeah. That's a move.
Just holding the Growler right there. And yeah, another situation, right, where Baeloor like sees the Growler and he's like, okay, cool, like you're doing this, I'm just gonna like not do anything, but you can still be active and take up space and throw out a hitbox with your like normals. Like 9-5B is massive.
Hell
you can just throw that thing out there. But either way, this is looking really good for Baeloor here. Pop the meter, probably recognize the combo wasn't going to work out. This is a, can't tell if that's a drop or reset, but and it just helps you get it done, yeah.
So this is it, dude. This is final game, final round here in Losers Finals. We got one more round here. Winner moves out to Grand face off against JackieSparkles. Loser is going home.
That's how it is out here. Gustav gets interrupted by a 5C right there. 5B counter, it connects. Side swaps again, and that was definitely going to be a, yeah, that was definitely going to be her reversal. I think it's 2-360 or 3-360. So the side swaps, I don't know if Ryder's doing it intentionally, but it is actually crossing up Baeloor's inputs in this situation.
We've seen that enough where I feel like it's got to be at least somewhat intentional.
Okay.
Or like there's some recognition that this is working at least, right?
This next interaction is it. Lower weak point is set. It goes away. A DPRC gets it done.
That's the only way that set could have ended with an as real DP.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why he did a DP there. He could have just made Baeloor work for it for like 40 seconds and then just hit a 5-8. Like, hey, you got her done. He's in grands.
Grand Finals against JackieSparkles. So this is gonna be kind of
this is a unique Grand Finals. I don't think we've seen either player in Grand Finals like ever for a BostonBlueBeat monthly.
Yeah.
Or well, not ever for Jackie. He's
but it's been a minute though. Yeah.
But yeah, for like kind of the post-pandemic, you're right. I don't think this is. I think it's been a long while since Jackie has been in the Grand Final seed, and in the winner's side, no less, right? Yeah. So this is looking very good for him. So before we get to what is sure to be a set that will involve us screaming, using our voices, so on and so forth, and great tragedies, we'll go over a couple of stuff that's coming up real quick. I'll speed run it this time. I got good at it one time. Okay. So there's going to be no offline monthly for the month of June, as we're going to prepare for a whole bunch of stuff that we're doing. Like, for example, on June 3rd, we have our SF6 launch party coming up here with Traveling Controller, and it will feature a whole lot of stuff for SF6, including a mentorship system with Zaffarino, Nelbomb, and more. And we're going to be having a ladder-style bracket as well for those that want to just grind a bunch of games. There's going to be a $300 pop bonus for the double limb bracket. And then on June 10th, we're going to have a regional with Smash. So it'll be SF6, GGST, and Smash Bros. Ultimate. This will be with Bay State Beatdown, and that will be at June 10th at Uptown Academy in Hanover. And SF6 will have a $1,000 pop bonus. You can read the start.gg/meter. Each episode is back. This will be on July 15th, and it will feature Exit Strive plus our MBAC, CF, MBTL, THH, SMS, whole ton of other games, and as well, our weeklies are going to be on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. All right, moving in, we got grand finals here for BostonBlueBeat.
Yo, this track is fire, too. I'm into this.
Oh, yeah. This is, I can forget it. Damn. I was thinking of
I don't know any of the names, so I just recognize a couple of
and it's Take Your Mix.
Oh, you're dead. Oh,
you're not dead. Actually, with the right confirm, he would have died. With the right confirm, he probably would have died.
Oh, yeah, instant burst there. Yeah, Jackie's
so like, Jesus. Okay, growlering the Spark Bolt is insanely risky. Oh, Jackie could have just killed off RC. That's all right. Gets it done with the reset. Yeah. So. You got to remember that Growler still has plenty of recovery. So if Jackie just sits there and like watches the recovery of Growler,
an easy punish with Spark.
It's easy Sparkle into just like a ton of game.
Yeah, hell yeah.
5A into 5B, then side swaps into throw.
Oh.
That's a pretty weird height. Yeah, gonna drop the combo there. The 60A ends up coming out immediately from Jackie here. Yeah, tries you might to backdash. You got magnetism on you, my friend. You might as well stay put. Tries to reversal super with. That's not gonna work out. Yeah. 720. Yeah.
Oh, no!
Yeah, he caught the recovery of it. This is probably going to kill. Oh, never mind. Asgard.
I was going to say, yeah, Asgard.
I'm a lying liar of the line. Yeah, that's a fast game one for Jackie.
That's a fast game one.
Yes.
And so that's kind of the scary thing about Jackie getting on winner's side is Jackie, we have seen that time and time again. Jackie just snowballs a couple rounds together and all of a sudden you're 2 games down. Grand finals on winner's side, that could be bad news for Ryder.
It can be very tough mentally to kind of deal with that. Because Taker is like one of those grapplers that, like, you know, yes, technically the character is this and that, but as a grappler, like, if you get caught in like the mix, it could be a very rough.
And this isn't a terrible matchup either, right? Because
yeah,
like obviously Asriel wants to go in, which is naturally advantageous to take. So.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's good. Yeah. That one's good.
That's kind of close.
Why did you know that?
That's real health, baby.
I want to look smart. Damn it.
Oh, man. Hey, this is what they say about me, all right? Broken clock's right twice a day, baby.
You're not broken. Don't worry about it, baby. All right. ID ends up getting blocked. Early overdrive coming out from Jackie. Pop CBA.
trying to go for the tricky stuff. A little too funny on the teleport mix up there.
Yeah.
Almost got the whip punish. You had it.
5A connects. Not quite close enough, I guess, for a confirm. I don't know if Future Say would have gotten it done. All right. Gets opened up by the 5B, and the cross-up happens immediately afterwards.
All right, double weak point right here. No, doesn't have enough meter.
No confirm there. Jackie didn't realize it on time there. Upper Sparkle ends up connecting. Not quite there for the confirm, however.
You still have the double weak point. Gonna have to reset the low, it looks like.
Should be able to do it. Oh, you're dead. Oh, wait, hold on. Now this is weird. And now you're
dead.
Now you're dead.
No, you're still gonna have a sliver
Wait,
left.
it's
Look
OD.
at that.
It's
No,
OD.
that.
It's
Oh, it's OD.
It's OD. It's OD. You're dead.
You are.
It's overdrive. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little nervous because it didn't have active flow, and I was like, maybe. But it's okay. Yeah, that was a funny situation where like he jumped up because I guess he like I don't know.
You was scared of the 720?
I think it's so weird. I don't even know how to like put it into words. On review of this VOD, I think it would make sense, but like that was just very deep.
Love the forward jump to get out of the mag setup right there, but just gets absolutely smoked in the follow-up. Damn.
Yeah. Ryder likes to do a lot of like 5A, 5B, and because Jackie's popping overdrive pretty early, wow, stacked in. Because Jackie's popping the OG kind of early reset, you're dead. And that's GG's. Shake my hand. Oh, I think, yeah, he's messing with it. He's missing it. He probably wanted to do 360B. Okay. So that's going to be it right there. Jackie now.
Another perfect.
Yes.
That's like the third perfect we've seen in Grand Final.
I'm not going to lie. Right now, Jackie is looking poised to take Grand's here 3-0 against Ryder. Drags him right back in for more pain. The meter is built up. The 720 is inevitable. It won't kill quite yet at this health. So let's see what Jackie ends up doing. Will he still opt for it? No. Jumps up, tries to go for JD, but gets hit anyway.
I don't think Jackie's dropped around either. I thought right that out. I do not think Jackie's dropped around.
Okay, counter it comes out here. Good blocks here. All right, next interaction will most certainly lead to death if Jackie gets the right confirm in this situation. Can he go for it? Doesn't bother with the RC. No. Drags him closer, 360B.
That's a punish. Goodbye. JackieSparkles takes it in the big 3-0 in Grand Finals. Yo, big round of applause for my man. That's what I want to see. Oh, yo, that was. Yo, Jackie dropped one game this whole bracket. One game against Baeloor. That's it.
Oh, damn.
Man. Shout out to JackieSparkles. Congrats on the big dub. Real quick before we sign off, we still got plenty of codes left in that Matcherino.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hit the exclamation point, Matcherino. You know, our stream runners are always popping that. We definitely do appreciate you guys a ton for that. Other things that are coming up, as DGF in the chat kind of hinted at with the invasion. Our summertime regional Boston Blue Beat Beach episode is back with our rerun. You can join us here at Balance Patch in Boston on July 15th for a weekend of games, beaches, and plenty of fun. Don't forget that the weeklies are the day before, so you guys should definitely come through for the Friday weekly, then come through for the regional. And then on Sunday, at the end of the weekend, we all go to the beach, which is a ton of fun. I am told that people dug a very large hole at the last beach venture. So if that is up your alley, you should totally come by. Yes, we got a ton of games available as well. There's obviously Matcherinos. Probably throw a bunch in the pot, this, and that. You guys can reg at start.gg/BostonBlueBeat. We've already got a lot of interstate people pretty interested in coming in, especially for CF.
Yeah.
So if you guys are interested, though, we definitely have a ton of other games available. You know, KOF, Exerd, Strive, Plus R, MBAC, CF, MBTL, TFH, Sailor Moon S, a Boston Classic, and a ton more. We'll likely have like a uni event coming in some form as well, so definitely be sure to come out for that if you guys want to enjoy it. And if you guys want to prep for it, you need your last-minute prep, especially for Combo Breaker coming up. We have our CF Weekly that's going to be on Monday at 8 p.m. and our Plus R Weekly on Tuesday at 8 p.m. So definitely be sure to check that out. And last but not least, shout-outs to Junk Food Arcades for sponsoring us at Boston Blue Beat for their third season of partnerships. As you know from their Snackbox Micros, we've got a lot of stuff to show off, especially like our BBB themed Snackbox Micros, if you guys have seen that on our Twitter at Boston Blue Beat. That being said, that's it for us here at the Monthly today. Lennox, it's been a pleasure.
Likewise, my guy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone at home, for tuning in, for sticking it out. And we are out of here. Come to beach episode, please. It's going to be a blast.
Seriously.
Looking forward to seeing you there.
All right. Take it easy, y'all.
Peace, y'all.